Hey guys, this is James.
And this is Denny from TeaDB, and I'll be right back with a different hat on. Brooklyn! And we're back. I don't know, maybe you can cut on that, whatever. Episode 250 dose. And good sir, what do we have today?
We are brewing another old classic, the Dongding.
Cool.
And this is actually from a vendor we brought on, ages ago.
Oh, wow.
Eco Cha.
Yeah, different packaging.
And they
Different
sent
labels.
us stuff probably 4 years ago or somewhere around there. Yeah, and this Dongding, this is about 4.5 grams of leaves, so you can see it's like nice, juicy, big leaves. Yeah.
Wow, yeah. Looks maybe partially roasted, like a little bit. Doesn't look completely verdant.
Yeah, it's sort of halfway.
Right. Which might mean that it's newer. Do we know the year on this bad boy?
I do not.
Lord.
I assumed
That's
it was
so
2017, but
so sweet and creamy and acorny, nutty. Wow, really strong aroma already.
and we will give this a quick rinse.
Dongding is one of those teas that I find I do feel like I experience a lot of variance in with the roast. And
Seems like it, yeah. It's like some you can get like this super charcoal-y, very roasted tea, and other times it can be very much more in that high mountain style.
yeah. I mean, nothing like really, really, really crisp and verdant. There's always sort of I would call it kind of like a creamy overtone to most of the Dongdings, Dongdings that I've had. But I have had more like very roasted, or at least more roasted than this smells versions of this tea. So
Yep.
We'll see how it goes. Not that I have a preference for any of them. They've all tasted pretty dang good to me for the most part. So, yum. Leaves have opened up dramatically.
Little nutty, a little bit of that greener smell to it as well. We are using just off of boil water here.
Oh, wow. I feel like there's maybe a little bit of some sort of stone fruit vibe happening at the end of that.
Yeah.
Aroma-wise, so maybe I'll look out for that.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. This feels hot. I'm gonna burn myself. Very light to start.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good body, though. We'll see. I wouldn't. Yeah.
Tastes pretty similar to how it smells, I'd say.
Yeah, I think I think we're gonna end up tasting the roast a fair amount, but we'll see. 2, not wildly saccharine. I think it smells sweeter than it tastes so far. And then again, we've really not experienced too much yet. Drinking tea does not really increase my heart rate very much, as I just noted on my heart rate monitor.
Are we gonna start like a split screen where it's like your heart rate monitor and stuff like that? We're having like the most intense pour and it's just like going straight up.
Suddenly it's just a version of 24.
Yeah.
Classic show.
There you
Incredible.
go. Throwing out the 2004 TV show references. I think it's older than that, actually.
It is. Definitely. We're old and gross now, man. That's not what I was expecting. What do you think of this tea? Let's get back to the show. Yum.
Take a sip.
I think this still actually has a lot of room to be brewing out. It has... It tastes actually like surprisingly... I don't want to say... Well, kind of like yum. It's really juicy.
Can definitely taste that roast on it.
Yeah.
I think we initially sort of pegged this tea as sort of like a 50-50 as far as like being roasted versus like greener style. And,
right.
And I think that's kind of held true.
Mm-hmm. I think it has... Yeah, I agree. It has a strong nuttiness, a strong mineraliness, and some kind of a little bit of creaminess, a little bit of sweetness. I think that it smells sweeter than it tastes, like I said, still. This is a really nice, cozy tea. The sort of flavors here are just very welcoming. I think it's like pretty like surprisingly potent too. And look at the guy one; it's full up.
And I'm actually having a hard time deciding if I'm bringing it too light or just about right. So let's see. I've reheated the water here. The guy one's full, so we'll probably let this go for 10 seconds.
Cool.
15
And we'll
seconds.
stress test this tea a little bit here. Let's see what we think. Excuse me, the tea burps.
Yeah. How about aftertaste? How is this tea doing?
I'm actually not. It's not like a full body experience, I would say. I think I'm also not quite positive. Wow, it's much darker. Not quite positive where we are in terms of intensity of the flavor, but mostly just experiencing it in my just kind of my mouth, not super deep in here yet.
Yeah.
So, but that might just be what this tea is.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
We're not having pu'er today.
It's very true. Gosh, it's a rarity.
I know. This is for you guys that have derisively dubbed us TeaDB. That's a bit stronger.
Definitely stronger. This has a surprising lack of sweetness. Frankly, I feel like this tastes more like a wooey to me, and more like that sort of minerally. I mean, it's very juicy. It has more going on than a wooey would in terms of the floralness of it, the nuttiness of it. So there's a lot of flavors going on. That being said,
Yeah, I think I brewed that one a little bit too strong.
yeah, it's
a
little potent.
What about, I think this is an interesting candidate. I'm not actually sure what you'll say about this, but the mom test.
Yeah, good question. I think so if brewed lightly, but it doesn't taste as sweet as you think it would. And I think the aroma is slightly deceiving in that way. Deceiving is negative. It's just has a wonderfully sweet aroma and then a more earthy and roasted, acorny taste. Nothing wrong with that.
It's hot.
Yeah, lots of leaf in here too. Quality's pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a little bit of some machine picking potentially here.
Yeah, and you can sort of see that the leaves are not verdant green, but they're not like black from being charcoal roasted.
Yeah,
so
kind of like a. I just hallucinated that. Okay. Very nice. I think this is a great tea. This is sort of one of those. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting, harder to place tea. Is this the best Dongding I've ever had in my life? Maybe not, but it's good. I mean, it's good. And I think it actually describes the category pretty well.
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of it, not in the flavor profile, but just in sort of like it's kind of hard to placeness. It's like Phoenix teas. They have like a really strong, sweet, peachy, plummy aroma, and then they just taste so different.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of getting that sort of vibe from this a little bit.
And Denny is absolutely right about the sweetness, especially since I reboiled the water. The steeps have been definitely on the heavier, minerally end. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I think the steep is about right, but still definitely on the strong end of things.
I think it's I mean it's good. It's just kind of tricky. It's like you're expecting a very sweet, soft brew, and it ends up being more, just kind of earthy, I guess.
Yeah, stronger, more body, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just bringing this like a poor person would. I'm not really sure.
I don't know. I probably would not have used quite as much leaf.
It looks like the guy one is completely
really full.
Yeah.
So. But it's interesting because it's not tasting bitter and it's not hurting my stomach or anything like that. So it's it's fine. I think there's some interesting kind of residual flavors too.
Yeah, and it's not totally sweet, the residual flavors. Like when we had that Oriental Beauty in the last episode, it was just like sweet start to finish.
Yeah, totally
this is like there's dips and there's lulls in this, so it's not, in that sense, it's probably like a C on the mom test or something like that.
Yeah. This is one of those teas that I don't think would the layman would probably just be like, oh, it's cool, and then James and I are kind of like sitting here sort of trying to figure it out, which is a little bit of a different experience than that. I would say probably, I don't know. I don't know. I think you could probably figure out a way of brewing this that it would pass.
I think so too. Yeah.
eco-cha.com to check this tea out if you folks would like. This is their Dongding oolong tea.
You guys that put your internet websites on the packaging, good job, because we won't necessarily know how to shout out your website.
I mean, let's be real. It's 2018 and you just Google it. You use the Google and you find it on the Google.
Yes.
So anyway, thank you though for sending us yet another delicious sample. And if folks want to learn more about more teas than just this one tea, James, where should they go?
Yeah, they should go check out us at TeaDB.org. We are releasing lots of videos. We actually have another episode next week planned that is not pu'er. So for you guys out there that hate it when we drink all pu'ers,
like the video for if you hate pu'er or if you love pu'er.
Yeah, like the video regardless. Subscribe regardless.
Don't tell them that. They don't know it's a tautology then.
Okay, do what he said.
Yeah. If you are a man or a woman, like this video.
Yes. Or anyone else.
If you are I or not I, please. Okay, so thank you so much for watching and getting this far. Can't believe that some of you do. There's one person out there who does no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's, there we go.
And we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.
Okay.
We'll just